By the end of this video, you're going to know how you can become a millionaire even if you have a low salary. If your perception of a millionaire is someone that drives Ferraris and lives in a mansion, you couldn't be further from the truth. The average millionaire in the US is around 62 years old, has a net worth of approximately 1.7 million, has an average annual income of about 250,000, and is a business owner or holds a senior management position, saves around 20% of their income and invests heavily in the stock market and real estate, often have lower levels of consumer debt and manage their finances conservatively, is married and stays married, with family stability often cited as a key factor in their financial success. Contrary to popular belief, lives a relatively modest lifestyle, avoiding conspicuous consumption and focusing on long-term wealth accumulation. And if you implement this 5-step system I'm about to share with you, you can become a millionaire too, even if you only make $9 per hour. Your net worth. Do you know what it is? And more importantly, how to improve it. Let's break it down. Your net worth is the value of what you own minus what you owe. Simple, right? But it's a powerful indicator of your financial health. First, let's talk assets. These are the things you own that have value. Think of your home, car, savings, and investments. Next, liabilities. These are what you owe, like loans, credit card debt, and mortgages. The goal is to have a positive net worth. Even if your net worth is zero, hey, that's a great starting point, and here's why. It means what you own is equal to what you owe. Now, let's work on increasing that number. Here are some action items to boost your net worth. Increase your assets. Start saving more and investing wisely. Even small amounts can grow significantly over time. Reduce your liabilities. Pay down high interest debts first, like credit cards, to decrease what you owe. Track your progress. Regularly calculate your net worth to see where you stand. Use apps or spreadsheets to make this easier. This very subject used to scare me to death. I would often avoid it. I just didn't want to see what was happening. I figured if I just ignore it, it was out of sight, out of mind. But honestly, I soon realized the more I started reviewing it, the more it made me focus on actually what I needed to do and what I needed to get done to reach those goals quicker. Building a positive net worth takes time, but every step you take today brings you closer to financial freedom. Stay committed, stay focused, and celebrate your progress. But just improving your net worth isn't enough. You also need to make sure you are investing immediately or as soon as possible. This is essential on the journey to becoming a millionaire. Now, let me explain why. Let's explore what it takes to become a millionaire by age 40 if you start investing at 20, and by age 50 if you start at age 30. So let's get started. Investing as early as possible is key to building wealth. The power of compound interest can help you reach your financial goals faster than you think. First, let's break down the numbers. To become a millionaire by age 40, if you start investing at 20, you need to invest consistently and earn an average annual return of about 10%. If you invest $5,000 each year starting at 20 and you earn an average return of 10%, you'll reach your goal of $1 million by 40. That's the power of starting early. Now, what if you start at 30 and want to be a millionaire by 50? You'll need to invest more or aim for a higher return. To achieve this with the same 10% return, you'd need to invest around $13,000 each year. Investing $13,000 annually, starting at 30 with a 10% return will get you to $1 million by age 50. Starting later means you need to invest more each year to catch up. Here are some action items to get started. Start now. The earlier you start investing, the more you benefit from compound interest. Consistent contributions. Make regular contributions to your investment accounts, even if they're small at first. Diversify investments. Spread your investments across different asset classes to manage risk and maximize returns. Investing is a marathon, not a sprint. Stay patient, stay disciplined, and watch your money grow over time. It's never too late to start, but the sooner you do, the better. But just investing isn't enough. You also need to make sure you are looking for ways to increase your income. While cutting expenses is limited, increasing your income is unlimited. Let's dive into how you can make more money. Cutting expenses can only go so far, but your potential to increase your income is limitless. And here are some actionable ways to boost your earnings. Negotiate a raise. If you're doing great work, don't be afraid to ask for more. A squeaky wheel gets the grease. Highlight your achievements and make a strong case for your value. Switching companies can often lead to a significant pay increase. Companies are willing to pay more for new talent with fresh perspectives. Consider building an online business, whether it's e-commerce, freelancing, or content creation. The internet offers endless opportunities to make money. Learning a high-income skill can significantly boost your earning potential as well. Skills like coding, digital marketing, and sales are in high demand and can command higher pay. Another popular way to increase your income is by starting a side hustle. You probably won't start earning $1,000 or more in month one, but hey, that's okay. Have patience, stay consistent, and enjoy the process. Remember, life gets easier when you make more money. By increasing your income, you open up more possibilities for yourself and your loved ones. Stay motivated and keep pushing forward. But again, just increasing your income isn't enough. You also need to make sure you are avoiding unnecessary debt. Let's dive into why avoiding high interest debt is essential for protecting your earnings. While boosting your income is fantastic, it's equally important to avoid high interest debt. Debt with high interest rates can quickly erode your hard-earned money. High interest debt, like credit card debt, can be a financial drain. For example, a $5,000 balance at 20% interest rate can cost you over $1,000 a year in interest alone. To avoid falling into the high interest debt trap, follow these tips. Pay off high interest debt first. Focus on paying down debts with the highest interest rates as quickly as possible to minimize interest payments. Avoid new high interest debt. Think twice before taking on new high interest loans or credit card debt. If you can't pay off the balance in full each month, it's just best to avoid it. Create a budget to track your spending and ensure you're living within your means. This can help you avoid unnecessary debt and save more effectively. Increasing your income is powerful, but avoiding high interest debt is equally important for building wealth. Stay disciplined, avoid unnecessary debt, and your earnings will go much further. But just doing all the steps I spoke about up to this point still isn't enough. You also need to make sure you absolutely pay attention to this final step. Don't get married, or at least to the wrong person. Divorce can be financially devastating. On average, individuals can lose up to 50% of their net worth due to divorce settlements and associated costs. This can include splitting assets, paying legal fees, and possibly alimony or child support. Statistics show that the impact of divorce isn't just a one-time financial hit. According to the American Psychological Association, the likelihood of a first marriage ending in divorce within 10 years is about 33%. And for those who go through divorce, rebuilding financially can take years. It's not just the immediate division of assets that's costly. People often underestimate the long-term financial impact of losing economies of scale that come with a shared household, as well as the emotional toll that can affect productivity and career progression. So, what can you do to avoid this financial pitfall? Well, here are some key points to consider before tying the knot. Choose wisely. Take your time to know your partner's values and financial habits. Compatibility in these areas can prevent conflicts later on. Premarital counseling. Engage in counseling to discuss expectations and potential red flags. This is one I strongly advise for marriages and any future partnerships you might be considering. At the very least, even if you don't use a counselor, have a heart-to-heart discussion about expectations. Before my wife and I tied the knot, we sat down and discussed this. The first thing my wife asked was if I would promise to do the lawn because she was terrified of insects, honestly, and mowers. So of course I said yes, but then I requested if she didn't mind cooking all the meals on a daily basis because of my long retail pharmacy hours. And she was fine with that, and then went on to ask if there would be a problem if she peed in the shower and farted under the covers on a regular basis. No, that actually that was my request, but I think you get the point. But anyway, moving on. Legal protection. Consider a prenuptial agreement. While it might not sound so romantic, it can definitely protect both parties in case things don't work out. Financial transparency. Be open about your finances. Hidden debts or spending habits can lead to significant issues down the line. Remember, avoiding unnecessary debt and managing your finances wisely is crucial, whether you are single or married. Divorce can significantly impact your net worth. But with careful planning and honest communication, you can mitigate these risks. High interest debt is particularly damaging, as I mentioned earlier. It compounds quickly and can destroy your earnings potential, making financial recovery even more challenging post-divorce. Check out this video if you want to learn more about debt. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe, share, and smack that little bell for more tips on financial education. Remember, you are never too old or too young to get started on the path to freedom and financial sovereignty. You just have to take action and get started. Love you guys, and until the next time, stay financially savvy.